And action. Hi, gang. What's up, y'all? Summertime. Ah. That's the Doppler effect, right? Did I get that right on the first try? I didn't hum and haw about what the reference was. You fucking girls getting better at the references. What's up? Hey, it's summertime. Summer is in full bloom, don't you know, your ass? So, put on your favorite shoulderless, strapless dress. Shoulderless. That's not even a thing, Alval. Go outside without your shoulders. It's too hot for shoulders. Beat that summer heat. Eat a hot dog. Happy belated birthday, America. Happy belated birthday, Canada. Siblings with birthdays so close apart. And you know, America gets all of the best gifts. No, it doesn't. I think it's pretty cool to be Canadian. America gets, you know, school shootings and stuff. So, that was weird and unnecessary. But it's summertime and, you know, I'm feeling summer vibes, yo. You gonna ask me to take off these shades? You know what I say? Oh, no. That's what I say. I'm gonna be coy as shit. If you're listening, I'm wearing sunglasses indoors because we summer vibing. You know what I mean? I got my best friend by my right because you remember Friday. I'm not gonna bounce around. So extemporaneously. Can you look up that word? I know I am for sure using that word wrong. It just popped in my head and out. Am I?
Spoken or done without preparation.
Ah, yes. This whole podcast is Extemporaneousville. Welcome to Choo Choo. Welcome to Extemporaneousville. Thanks for all aboard. How was your America Day? How was your Canada Day? How was your Mexico Day? You know what I mean? When you're in, I don't know. I'm just
Cinco de Mayo?
Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah, it is. No, I thought Cinco de Mayo was like Day of the Dead, though.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
I thought that was
but you know, every day is Mexico Day
Mardi Gras.
when you're Mexican.
Mexico's Cinco de Mayo is a yearly celebration held on May 5th to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla, 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza.
Oh, okay. Well, hell yeah. Do you think the way that Americans are like, yeah, to this day, Americans are like, yeah, we kicked your ass, you Brits. We kicked your ass. Do you think Mexicans are like, yeah, we kicked those French assholes' asses, man? You know, do you think they hate French people? I wonder. Canadians don't have that, do we? We still have the Queen on our goddamn money. We're still chill with everyone. Yeah, our colonizers are all right, I guess. Let's put her on her fucking money. Sorry. Just Happy Canada Day. How many times did you say sorry? Make sure you say your Canada rosary. That's 50 sorries and 10 please and thank yous. And 5 beg your pardons. The Canadian fucking rosary, man. What did I do for Canada Day? I think I nursed a hangover. July 1st. What did I do? Which day was that of the week? That was Saturday. And I had a show the night before. I think I took it easy on the Saturday. Oh, this is what I'm doing lately. Fuck. And I hate it. Fuck. I hate this responsibility. Gotta hydrate. Welcome to Summersville, Extemporaneousville. So this is what I'm doing. Fuck. For the amount of shit that I talk about America, I am building a U.S. work visa portfolio, so I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move there to New York City, um, because that's where I'm gonna get famous. It's so stupid to say that out loud. That's the way it's gonna happen. But so I'm putting together my portfolio for to work in America, and I've been told I already have a really strong portfolio. All I just need to do is collect, and I need credits and proof that I make an income doing this, and all this shit, letters of recommendation, which I already have like 6 or 7 of them. I'm already working, and I have the credits. I have the credits just for laughs. Goddamn 2 coming up to 3 times. Halifax, all the TV credits. Fuck it. So my resume is strong. My portfolio is good. And I'm being told by everyone who's done the process that like, oh yeah, I've seen people get through with less. And yet, one of the things that helps build a good portfolio is to be a juror or a judge on something. And so I volunteered foolishly. Curse you, past guests. I've volunteered to be a fucking juror in the Toronto Webfest. The TO Webfest. And they were like, well, what categories do you want to judge? And I was like, I don't know, I'm a comedian, so maybe some comedies. And then they were like, oh yeah, you're trans too, so we're just going to throw a bunch of LGBT stuff at you. And so get this. I ignored so many of their emails for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of ignored emails. Because I was procrastinating, but also with the attitude of like, I don't care. I don't care about this. What's the worst that can happen? I watch a couple of those videos, they give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, and then, and then I punch my ticket to America. And so 2 weeks of emails until I got, because they were like blanket emails to all the jurors. So I was like, yeah, this information probably isn't relevant. And then one of the emails was specifically to me that was just like a, hey, are you alive email? And when somebody sends you that, you got to make sure that they know you're living. And then that, boy, oh boy, I hope nobody sees this. But so I finally got an email that's like, hey, the deadline is a week away. And I went, what? A week away? So and then I finally looked at what the task lay before me, and I have to watch 31 submissions of web series from all over the world. Which is cool. There's like a Ukraine and a fucking Russian and a Japanese, Uruguay, from all over. Canada, France, Montreal, which is like baby France. It's France, but with the Canadian rosary attached. Please and thank you. Sorry. Pardon, s'il vous plaît. So as of the weekend, I was faced with the reality that I have to watch 31 fucking submissions for this Webfest, and all of them, there's a ticker of how much time all of it totals to. And it said just under 6 hours, which I was, in my head, I was like, 6 hours in a week. Okay, fine. That's an hour a day. I can do this. But then I looked up, I researched my responsibilities, because at first I was like, hey, if I think it's garbage within the first 2 minutes, can I just stop watching and say, no, that's bullshit. This sucks. Thumbs down. Or what are my responsibilities? And in one of the applications underneath, it said, hey, I know that it's the juror's responsibility to watch 10 minutes, but here are 3 episodes in case they want to pursue, in case they like it enough to like watch more. So the clock that said it was going to be 6 hours was like off by 2, 3, 4 more fucking hours. So I have to watch so many hours. I've put at least 6, I think, in watching this shit. And you know what? Part of me feels guilty because I'm like, all right, you have to do your due diligence because this is some people's like careers are kind of on the line, and some people like this is their artistic expression. This is they put money into it, they put effort into it. Take it seriously, Val. Take it a little seriously because how would you feel if you knew that a judge was treating it like this? Your work. So yes, I take my responsibility super serious, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And so I'm watching some of these, and like I'm giving them a fair shake. But I don't know cinema. I don't have an eye for cinematography. You know? I think I know what the word means. And then sometimes you see something and you're like, I don't know what cinematography means, but I think that's good cinematography. You just sort of know it when you see it, you know? You see a shot that you're like, oh, that's some mighty fine cinematography, you know? Even though I don't know what it is. So I'm nominating shit for best cinematography without a clue how to fucking define it. If you asked me for a definition, here goes. This is my definition of cinematography. If you look at it and you go, huh, that's nice. That's cinematography. If you look at I think it's colors. I think it's angles. I think it's, yeah, okay, all right. See, I think I'm onto something. It's angles.
This is cinematography. Me choosing
right
at this specific angle. This is where the camera goes.
Uh-huh.
Doing that cinematography.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I've never.
No, I think that makes sense. It's one of those things that when you know it's good, you know, because a shot will strike you and you'll be like, oh, gasp. What a cool, neato shot that was, you know? But anyway, some of these are duds. And it is simultaneously encouraging and discouraging. What are you looking up? The definition of cinematography?
Cinematography is the art of motion picture photography.
The art of motion picture photography.
So that's pretty much about it.
See, that doesn't even fucking mean shit all. This is cinematography. See, look. That's cinematography. It's all cinematography. Shit, man. Where was I? So, like, some of these are duds. It's encouraging and discouraging at the same time because I'll look at a thing that's absolute garbage and I'll say, these untalented, no time, these untalented shitheads have pulled together and had the audacity, the courage, the bravery to invest their time and money and emotion and energy and what little talent they have into putting this thing together and putting it out. And good for them. And what's stopping me from doing that? Time. What's stopping me from doing that? I don't know. Maybe being the fucking juror on TO Webfest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But anyways, and then it's discouraging at the same time where I'll see like a really good piece of art that I'm just like so blown away. Great acting, fantastic writing, great cinematography. And I'll be like, God, what chance do I have? I got to take a fucking writing class. I got to take a fucking acting class. I can't just be a personality. I'm trying to get rich on being a personality. I don't think that's enough. Is it? I thought mine was strong enough that it would get me somewhere. It is. It's how you market. See, then I ought to take a fucking marketing class. I don't know. Oh, man. But anyway, so some of these web series, like I said, very good. There was a Russian one about love that I thought was very moving and beautiful. And who'd have thought, you know, Russians know anything about love. I don't mean it. I dated a Russian. I had an ex who was Russian. And by then, all four of my grandparents were dead. But I thought if they only knew that I was dating a Russian, they would be so pissed. They would disown me. More than the trans thing. They would be like, oh, Aggie's a girl now? That's fine. What, she's dating a fucking Russian? Fucking kill her. I don't know her anymore. They misgender me correctly to be like, what the fuck is she doing dating a Russian? My Lithuanian heritage, you know? I heard, I remember my dad told me this when I was young, and I don't know how true this is. I'm very curious. But, oh yeah, labels out. No, labels in. We're not even sponsored by these bitches. Hey, you know what? I'll design. We're not sponsored by Dasani. I need to let you guys know that I'm drinking this water to hydrate and not for the taste. How about that? That's like an anti-endorsement. There we go. Where was I just now? Oh, when I was a kid, my dad told me, and I don't know if this is true, but he said that the two worst insults in Lithuanian, if you go to Lithuania, you either call somebody a rupuje, which is a toad, just translates to a toad. You just call somebody, I guess, ugly. I don't know. Some Lithuanian thing, you know? Maybe their lore is rich in fucking bad, evil toads. Either you call them a toad or you call them a Russian. And them's fighting words. My dad said if you call them either a toad or a Russian, then they'll fucking fight you. It's an insult to call somebody Russian in Lithuanian. So I would imagine the same way that, like, people from the UK, like Ireland, Scotland, and Wales will, like, are you British? And they'll be like, no, I'm fucking not. I'm not fucking British. You know, they have a big problem with it. So don't call Lithuanians or Ukrainians or fucking Belarusians or, you know, Latvians or Estonians or... They're all the fucking same. As I list them, I'm like, you're all the same. Nice, delicious, unbranded water. Good old tap water. So yeah. Some of these are good, some of these are not. And I still have like 6 more goddamn hours to go. And the deadline is 2 days, as of this taping, 2 days from now. So as soon as I'm done taping this shit today, it's back to it. And like after watching for 4 hours, you start to get so numb to it all. I get so mad. After 4 hours, when it's bad, it becomes worse. So I was wondering about my own scoring. Because you have to score it at a 10 overall. And then there are 3 more subcategories that you score at a 10, which are production value, creativity / originality, and fucking, what was the third one? Production value, creativity, originality. Ugh, I don't remember what the third one is. That's how much I've been paying attention. But, and then you there's a little area where you can put notes or comments or whatever if you so choose. And, I was thinking, I wonder, there's gotta be a psychological trend, of course, where exhaustion sets in and your judgment gets skewed. No matter what, your judgment is skewed. You've got some kind of implicit bias, whether it's that you've been watching for 7 straight hours or, you know, your bullies growing up in childhood were the sassy gay that the protagonist vampire reminds you of. And you're like, fuck this. This is digging up some trauma. I know this actor is doing his goddamn best and the writing staff and everybody, but I'm going to take this shit down because it reminds me too much of my high school bullies. You know what I mean? There's just all this implicit bias. So that said, while I judge, not only do I feel inadequate as a judge because of some sort of perceived lack of expertise, but also that I'm just so aware of the biases of watching all day and the things that make me sour about comedy. If it's too patronizing and on the nose, when a whole fucking 10-minute web series is just, the punchline is just, you point at white people and go, colonizer. Get other jokes. Write a little bit more. Try a little harder. You can make some colonizing jokes, but this is the thing. You gotta couch it in something. It doesn't give you an excuse to not be witty. You can't just point at someone and go, colonizer. Fucking make a joke. Write a joke. There's subtleties you're ignoring. Anyways, so at least I, as a comedian, have enough expertise to see shit like that. And, you know, the white person in me is like, am I being racist? No, I'm not. I'm being a comedian. Write better fucking jokes. You know what I'm saying? So, those I rate pretty harshly. Anyways, I don't want to bore you guys about that stuff. That's like, but you know, your girl's a fucking movie expert now. I'm a movie expert now. So watch out, Tarantino. I'm coming for you next. I'm gonna critique you based on production value and creativity / originality, and a third category that I don't remember. So watch out, Tarantino. Watch out, Guy Ritchie. Watch out, Stanley Kubrick. Watch out, guy who directed Dune. Watch out, all the people who directed all the Marvel movies. Watch out, fucking Spielberg. Watch out, George Lucas. Fucking watch out. Guy Ritchie, I already said that. Crap. Give me some more. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Hans Zimmerman. I know you're a composer. I don't give a fuck. You better watch out too, because I'm going to criticize the score.
The name that comes to mind is Gerard Depardieu.
Watch out, Gerard Depardieu. Watch out, Jean-Michel Basquiat. He directed a film or two, didn't he? I don't know. Yeah, look it up. So I'm trying not to let power corrupt me. And I don't think I'm the type. I sincerely believe. No, maybe not. I feel like power corrupts everybody. No one's immune. But I don't know. I think I might be a little bit less susceptible to corrupted power. More because I'm just insecure. You know what I mean? I think insecurity is a great deterrent of corrupted power. You know? I think the more power I get, the more undeserving I feel, and the more I don't abuse it. Do you think it's the opposite? The more insecure you are, the more you end up abusing your power.
Because the more secure you are, the more secure you are not abusing your power. You're comfortable in the position you're already in. You're already in before you have the power if you're secure.
Yeah, okay. So Musa is saying that the more secure that you are, the less you need to fall back on abusing the power. The less you feel you need to do that. But also, the more secure you are, the less you care about what other people think. And so the more comfortable you are just being like, yeah, fuck you. I'm here. I earned this.
But is it always in a negative sense, though? Because I don't think it's, if you're secure, I don't think it's not caring what other people think in a negative sense. I think if you're going around like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, and you're doing wild shit, it's still pretty insecure.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to make the point that you don't care.
Listen, Musa, I'm fucking right. I wanted to take my glasses off for dramatic effect. But no, I think we both have a point.
Yeah.
I think we're both right.
Okay.
It must be a case by case basis. But I'm willing to bet, and you know what? Everybody wants to believe that they're so virtuous, that they're uncorruptible, and they would be the most benevolent royalty there ever was. And, you know, I'm not saying that about me. I think I would get, first of all, I think I would get mutinied, like, immediately. I think somebody would sniff, like, a sort of, I would be the ruler who, like, gives mercy to somebody, and then everybody sees that, and then, like, revolts. They're like, she's too merciful. She's not tough enough.
She's a pushover.
Yeah. She's a pushover. She's a softie. And then, you know, my enemies would come in from all sides and be like, what's the worst that could happen? She's Ava the merciful. She's Ava the pacifist. And then boom, kingdom's gone. So, that's the thing. Like, I'm thinking about examples when I was given power and I still apologized for it, you know? Like when I'm headlining a gig and they like score me some free shit in the green room or whatever, and people are like treating me, giving me special treatment. In my head, I'm just like, no, it's fine. I'll get my own. I'll get up and go get my own fruit basket. You know, people like, people offer me shit and then I say no, and then I regret it later. You know? Like, I think I told this story on the podcast before, but I'll tell it a goddamn again. Because it's my fucking podcast and fuck you, bitch. And the glasses come right back on again. Shit, where was it? So, yeah, the first time I did JFL, I did New Faces. No, I'll take these off. I did New Faces of comedy, and they asked me if I wanted a stool on stage, and I said yes. And then this was like in sound rehearsal, sound check. And they said, do you want a stool on stage? And I said, yes. And then one of them was like, hey, one of the PAs, production assistant, can you run and grab a stool? And as soon as I saw them leave, I was like, oh, I just caused work for people. And I got kind of sad and annoyed at myself. And as soon as I saw them leave, I was like, no, it's fine. I don't need a stool. And then they turned around and like came back. And then I realized I was causing more work by being a pain in the ass, an indecisive fucking pain in the ass, because, and this is the worst part, after saying no in person in front of everybody, and then everybody was like, thanks, we'll see you later today, back to your hotel rooms, whatever. I texted the producer on my way back to the hotel to be like, I changed my mind. Can I get a stool, please? So I caused more fucking work. It's 3 times the work. So what a shithead. What an it.
That's insecurity.
Yeah.
That's abusing your power.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Okay. That is a very particular definition of abuse of power. Maybe it's not deliberate, of course, but like, it's still, is power making people work, or
Yeah, you got the power
like,
to make people work, man.
yeah, I guess a little bit. Yeah, I caused more work by being indecisive. You know, so I do that shit. I could do that kind of shit all the time, and I try not to. But see, that's the kind of thing, me as a ruler, that's what would happen. I would be like, off with his head. And then my executioner would walk out of the room and I'd be like, no, hang on, I come back. You look tired. I'll give you the day off. Not off with his head. Can we just toss him in a cell for like a day, make him really think about what he's done, and then we'll let him go tomorrow. and then everybody would be like, great. Good day of royalty. Take 5, everyone. And then I would come up to the executioner. I would be like, I changed my mind. Can you behead him again? And he'd be like, oh, fuck. Now I have to cancel plans. I was going to play Magic the Gathering with the other executioners of the realm. We were going to play Mario Party. Oh, man. My face is red. I think. Is it? Sun-kissed? Is it red? Yeah. I feel like I haven't breathed in half an hour. I haven't breathed in a fortnight. Hashtag 2 weeks. Hashtag fortnight. Now we can get into that algorithm. Right? Well, we'll go viral on Fortnite page just for saying Fortnite. Oh man, echo remover. What the hell? Okay, what the hell is even that? Oh man, I left the house feeling a little self-conscious today. I'll talk about it, cause I don't know, dresses like these, I'm like worried it's gonna attract all the wrong kind of attention, you know? Like strapless. I always say shoulderless. Strapless shit. It shows off my big mammoth shoulders. My big honkin' fucking Schwarzeneggers. I call it Rudy and Giuliani. No, what was the joke? I used to call them like Alex Rodriguez and Derek Jeter or something like that. Two famous Yankees for no reason. I don't even give a shit about baseball or the Yankees. I just thought it was funny to call them Jeter and Rodriguez. So stupid. Oh man, that's so funny. But oh, where was I going with this? I'm just worried it just draws all the attention. People being like, man, that chick is swole. Oh, that's not a chick. You know? I just don't want it. But at the same time, I am who I am. You just gotta be how you be, you know? And it's hot as fuck out there, and I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want. So that was the decision leaving the house. I was all self-conscious, and I was like, fuck everyone, and fuck you, and fuck your stupid insecurities that make you double back on a stool. You know what I mean? Let's work on this shit. Let's work on this shit, Val. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking Jeter and Rodriguez. But but this is a trans related thing right here. You know what? This is gonna sound a little bit like a brag, but it's not. And you'll see. So whereas pre-hormones, living my life as a dude, I worked out, yes, and I exercised a lot. I ran, I played soccer, but I never like pumped iron. I wasn't in the gym every single day pumping iron. I wasn't drinking protein shakes, and I wasn't, drinking creatine and doing steroids in my asshole. I injected steroid into my asshole. Chocolate milk is for babies. I wasn't a big gym head. I wasn't a big gym head. And yet, I was genetically blessed enough to like always be pretty ripped, pretty shredded, especially in the arms and abs area. And now that I'm transitioning and I've been on these feminizing hormones for 2 years, the thing that was an advantage as a guy, this natural athleticism, is now my greatest curse. And these muscles won't soften into something more feminine in shape, and they're just going to be jacked forever. These fucking chocolate milk is for babies. I'm from Austria. Mr. Olympia 7 times. Governor of... I'm going to call these the Governator and Jingle. Governator and Jingle all the way. Oh, man. So it's like this interesting, funny, cruel irony transitioning that like some things that were advantages back then are not now, and kind of vice versa. The same way, like if you grew up effeminate and super gay, and then you transition and you're like this beautiful effeminate woman, like your greatest curse growing up that you got bullied for ended up being your greatest weakness, and good for you. But I was hurly-burly, hello. Can we do tackle practice at football today? But whatever, Gotta give it time. I trust that time will take care of things. It will take its course. And if not, fuck it. There's all kinds of fat injections and shit. I can get fat put into my titties and in my face and in my ass. Whatever. Brazilian butt lift. It's all out there available to me. Not that I will. I don't know. Because you know me and how I feel about some of these trans bitches fucking fish like a fucking angler. Like a deep sea angler. With the and the fucking light over the head. Luring unsuspecting prey. Oh, man. I'm on one today. I'm on a rampage. Do we still care about archives? I kind of feel like, I thought...
The fact that you're asking that is enough.
No, maybe not. Yeah, yeah. Because it's like, I thought it might be fun to reminisce, but when you reminisce on your very first comedy notebook, obviously the material is going to be shit.
Right, yeah.
But isn't that kind of the point? I'm not going to overindulge. I'm just going to start picking random pages. Or maybe I'll research in advance to like get the better ones, you know? Because some of these are like, I thought, I just read, spell chlamydia. Can I hear that in a sentence, please? So that's kind of funny. Airbags on motorcycles. Oh, I kind of remember this. Got a laugh. Yeah, developments have been made as of late in the motorcycle industry. They have decided to install airbags on motorcycles. So it's good to know that if I crash on my motorcycle, instead of flying forward 40 yards, I will be shot backwards 40 yards into oncoming traffic.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Damn, young me. All right, see? We're back. Archives is back, baby. Literacy hockey pool. What the fuck is even that? Literacy hockey pool.
I gotta look up airbag vest now for motorcycles.
Yeah. Did that ever become a thing?
I'm pretty sure it did. Airbag vest.
Mr. Coloma.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Oh.
That's a real thing.
Hold on.
So what's it supposed to do? Launch them straight up into the air? Oh, we got a video. Okay. Oh, this is the test. Okay. New segment called Val Reacts. The Helite airbag product test on a motorcycle. So I'm going to talk through it for everybody listening. This guy's got this neon luminescent vest. I was going to say bioluminescent. 80 miles per hour. Oh, they got a stuntman. For real. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh. So it's not like an airbag in the motorcycle.
Yeah,
It's like
an airbag vest.
air pockets in a vest. Oh, that's cool. They made this guy drive 80 miles per hour into a car and launch himself over the hood. Holy shit, man. They just made him do like a, what do they call that? Like a skid out? Like a swerve? Yeah, to fall over. Wow. And the guy just kind of pops up and gives a thumbs up. Can you imagine if that went horribly awry? Could they not have gotten a test dummy for that? They do that for cars.
I found real footage of somebody using this thing.
Okay.
I think so.
In a real life accident?
Real life. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
God,
Oh,
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
We're about to watch a real accident. We're about to watch a real. Oh. Is this guy going to hit a moose? Oh. Oh, he went off road.
Oh my god.
It says in captions, oh. He said, oh. Wow.
Whoa.
And he just popped right up. Ryder now unclips his Helite airbag vest. Oh, man. He just popped right up. I can't believe I just did that. Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
Well, good that he's safe. His bike is mangled.
Yeah, he would have been fucked.
Yeah, he would have been fucked.
Okay, so that's good to know that things work.
He just drifted off the road.
Yeah,
He just,
what did he say?
I hit the front brake and it's straight. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
you're
I-
never supposed to hit the front brake.
You're-
supposed to hit the flat of the back brake.
You're never supposed to hit the front brake.
Yeah, especially when you're going that fast.
Fucking noob. Fucking noob. Yeah, man, exactly why I bought that vest. Oh, little endorsement there. It fucking saved me literally. Hey, that's great. Good to see. Very effective. Because I was going to say the footage kind of looked like he fell asleep. Can you imagine?
Well, imagine falling asleep.
Yeah, on a motorcycle.
I don't get how people fall asleep in a car, but on a motorcycle is a different level.
Oh, I get how people fall asleep at the wheel. I almost have on numerous occasions. I used to. I had a job for like a year delivering. I was a courier, like an automobile courier, delivering packages to like rich people all over Toronto. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would have to like drive uptown to pick up something at 6 o'clock, and it was an hour away, so I would have to leave the house at 5. And I have no foresight. I have no delayed gratification ability, and so I would stay up all night and be exhausted the next day. And like that day, those days, the amount of times I almost got in an accident because I was falling asleep at the wheel, because I don't even drink coffee, but I would sometimes if it got really bad. But on most days, I would be like, just focus, Hal. Power through. Power through. And then, especially rush hour traffic, it's so hard to stay awake. And it would always be in the middle of summer, so it was like sweltering hot through the window. It was just like every factor was making me fall asleep at the wheel. It was so dangerous. It was pretty dangerous. I was a hazard to society for 2 solid years, man, out on the road. Almost falling asleep. Is Juno coming to say hello? Hi. Oh, sorry, listeners and viewers. And there she goes. Well, fuck you too, huh? Yeah. We just learned about motorcycle vests. That's pretty cool. What an endorsement. To like have a video of you wiping out and in the video go, that Helite vest literally saved my fucking life. Yeah, thumbs up in his own body cam. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, sick. Oh, I'm so proud of this. Okay, so I mentioned this before, but hello baby. So I went to the school I went to was called All Saints, and we did in my final year there, me and my best friend at the time, Thomas Rivas. He's still one of my bestest friends. Let's not rank our friends. How about that? I take it back. One of my goodest of friends, Thomas Rivas. We put on a sketch show for the school, and we called it All Saints Live, like Saturday Night Live, but like with our school name. Yeah. And so that's why a lot of these jokes made it into the show. But one of the things I wrote was a rap parody of Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster, but it's Damn It Feels Good to Be on Tech Crew. And I made fun of like the AV team, Tech Crew. And it was I don't know if you're familiar with the song, who Ghetto Boys? Yeah. It's from the famous movie fucking what's the work movie? Why am I blanking on that now? It's in the movie where they break the Xerox machine. Office Space. That's it. Hello, Babu. Yeah, Office Space. Anyways, yeah. It was a rap I wrote. This isn't the final, but these are like rhymes for the song. And I'm going to fucking do some of them. I don't give a shit, man, because these are good. These are good. Damn, it feels good to be on Tech Crew. Adjusting up the shine of the lights. Turning the volume up and down, saying check 1, 2 on the mics. Damn, it feels good to be on Tech Crew. I can fix a computer in a flash. And the only thing dirtier than my skills is my motherfucking teen mustache. Damn, it's teen mustache, is my peach fuzz teen mustache is like an alternate line. Damn, it feels good to be on Tech Crew. I got all kinds of gadgets and toys. And if you really want to know what a wedgie feels like, go ahead, ask me and my boys. And even if I don't get as many girls because I'm not as cool as you, someday I will probably be your boss. Damn, it feels good to be on Tech Crew. Hey, see?
All the syllables right and everything like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I have a music background. I know how to line up the syllables. Yeah.
What started instruments, I guess?
Yeah.
What instrument?
I played piano. I took piano conservatory up until grade 6. So I have like the basic theory and rhythm down, just the roots are there. And then, I've been playing guitar for 17 years now. And I'm still not that good, but at least I know how to write a parody and line up the words and get the punchlines, you know? The closer the punchline on whatever the rhyming word is to the original, the better it lands because people like remember how the song goes. So if you can rhyme within the parody but also rhyme like across parallel to the real song, then, you know, which I don't think any of those rhymes did. None of them rhymed with gangster, but still. Hot tip for anybody writing a parody. There you go. I got to take more breaths. This is exhausting. My brain, it won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I woke up this morning again with another looming sense of dread. I woke up.
Doesn't seem like a theme now.
Yeah. I won't admit it, but it's not a theme. Nope. But I woke up with dread again today. And you know, we're going to solve for X. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to say today.
What's that?
X is dread. We're going to solve.
So we're getting the dread.
We're going to figure out what the dread is.
Oh, where it's coming from?
Yeah, algebraically, we're going to solve for X. We're going to locate the X and figure it out and mathematically narrow it down. Not here, not on the podcast. I'm not about to subject you guys to fucking live therapy. But I'll get to the bottom of the dread. I think it's time I got back into therapy. You know? A little therapy. No?
I used to go to therapy. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, because most of your problems, you already know the solution.
You already...
The whole thing is they make you talk it out, so you have to confront it. But if you just confronted it yourself, you wouldn't need to pay them.
Well, not all of us are as empowered as you are. So sometimes you need to talk to a therapist who sets, and like I had a good one once who like set goal setting, and some of us can't do that on our own.
There's some good therapists, but my whole thing is like, have you ever seen the meme where it's like therapists when a blue-haired girl with piercings walk in?
And they're like, oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
The guy behind the tree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of what I feel like it is. Like I had a therapist who, like 2 months in, she was like, "When are you gonna leave? When are we done with this?"
Oh.
Right? That's what therapy is supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a course of treatment and then you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Some therapists want to put you on pills, get you back there forever.
Yeah.
I think most of the issues people go to therapists for, like mental stuff, comes from your body.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, I agree that like physically you have to exercise is like clinically fucking, well, it's like empirically proven to help your mental health.
Well, I think it's like the food and the water we drink. You know, I didn't have depression after I started drinking reverse osmosis water.
Yeah.
You know,
But it couldn't just be the water, you know? Had to be a number of factors.
Of course, I cleaned up my diet as well. I started exercising more. But like most people don't do that.
Yeah.
Look, most people
It
are
all-
fat.
Well, a lot of people eat a lot of junk, and that definitely contributes to it. If you feel miserable physically, then of course that's going to translate to a little bit of misery mentally. But like, I think I'm going to go back to therapy because I had that same therapist who set goals and shit. There was like a solid month of sessions where I would come in with nothing, and I would be like, "Yeah, I'm doing great. Life is awesome. I'm like banging shit out." And he would be like, "What about this problem?" And I'd be like, "Fucking solved it." And he'd be like, "What about this issue?" I'd be like, "Fucking gone, baby. I'm totally secure now. I'm a self-actualized person." And so after a month, we both mutually agreed that it was like, he's a busy guy. I'm taking up a slot that might go to better use for someone else, you know? So we've parted ways, and now I feel like I should email him to be like, "Knock, knock. It's me again. I have dread. The dread came back. I must have forgot all the lessons you taught me, because I wake up, not every morning, I wake up with dread, and let's solve for X." That's what I'll say in the subject line. Solve for X. And then it'll go straight to his spam folder, and I'll never hear from him again. What are you looking up? Let's see. You got rates?
Canada's obese.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Obesity definitely surely correlates with not feeling as good in your fucking head.
I gotta ask you a question. Are
Yeah.
you body positive?
I like to think I am body positive, yes.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that, to me at least, I am not going to fault somebody for their physical flaws. That's essentially it. So like if somebody's overweight, in my mind, I can hold two things as true. I can hold in my head that I can acknowledge that it's healthier to not be obese, but also at the same time, I'm not going to make this person feel guilty about it, and we're all struggling with different shit, and like why ruin someone's day like that? Why make somebody else's existence even worse when they clearly fucking know?
But was that ever happening when like, because I've been fat and I remember like body positivity was only a thing like 2 years ago,
Mm.
right? And I remember walking down the street, nobody was like, haha, fucking fatty. You know, like that was never a thing really.
No, but like it's Musa, I know how badly you want me to rip on fat people.
I'm
I'm
trying to
just
get
not
clips,
gonna
damn
do
it.
it.
I need the clips.
Yeah, see, you want me to say something so controversial,
I don't want you to
and
say something
I
that's
don't have it in me. I don't, if you're obese, yeah, like work on it. But like, you're also fine. You're fucking. We're all dealing with shit. So like, forgive yourself at the same goddamn time.
okay. The
You
question I'm
know?
asking is, what do you think of the people who say that being fat is healthy and okay? That's the question I'm asking.
Well, okay. People who say that being obese is healthy and okay, I don't agree with. I just say,
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
So you don't have any further thoughts?
I don't know. Further thoughts, it leads to all kinds of complications. Those are my further thoughts.
Deal?
But I'm gonna keep my nose out of someone else's business because I am doing just fine over here on my own. You know, it's none of my business.
You're a bobbing and weaving.
If you think I'm bobbing and weaving, you are so suspicious of people's opinions. I truly believe this. I'm like, okay, like, if I see somebody who's like 600, like my 600-pound life,
Right.
I see somebody who went completely fucking astray. Food can be an addiction, and they're like fucking addicted. Yeah. So, like, I take pity on somebody like that because they're really going through it, man. You know?
Yeah, but okay. Why do you think that they say that obese is okay and healthy? What is the motive behind that?
What is the motive behind saying obesity is okay?
Even though they know it's not true.
If they believe it, that's one thing. But if they're saying it to sort of I don't know, help combat the mental health crisis that we're all undergoing, then like by spreading misinformation, I don't know if that's entirely
Yeah.
the right thing to do. But at the same time,
Is
I,
it
I
improving
don't
someone's mental
know.
health to make them delusional?
Does it improve mental health to make somebody delusional?
Right. To delude them.
I don't know. Ask Don Quixote. But like, I,
Come on, guys. Let's hear it.
if you want me, okay, it's gonna be that joke from Arrested Development where you're gonna be like, you're just trying to make me say fat people are fucking stupid and bad, and then you're gonna
Yes,
cut
say
that.
it. Say
Yeah, see, but
Say the N-word.
oh no. Yeah. So all right, I want to move on. I'm gonna move on
It's like 6 minutes of me bullying you
into
into your career.
yeah, into fucking speaking ill of people with weight problems. I'm not doing it. Oh man. Okay, what can I talk about that's happening in my phone life? Some people just harassing me in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my commercial is still playing. Yeah, the e-gale one, the one where I'm like touching the pride flag that's like in tatters, and I'm like, it sucks. You know?
Can I be completely honest? I have you and everybody else I know in real life muted on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah? Okay. Some people take
yeah.
offense over that.
I don't care. Do what you want.
I don't want to be competing with you. That's what happens.
What do you mean?
Because if I see it, then I'm gonna be like, fuck, I'm not doing shit. And then
Oh, no, that's a good point. Yeah. So Musa just said he's got me muted and a whole bunch of other
pretty much everybody
comedians.
realizes.
Yeah, everyone you know in real life. Because comparison is the thief of joy. And basically, yeah. No, I totally get that. Because I think, when I woke up with dread, I checked my phone and felt immediately more dread. It was X became 2X in the equation for dread.
Turn off your phone before you go to bed. Like fully turn it off.
Mhm.
In another room before you go to bed.
Phone off and in another room?
Another room.
Okay.
Don't even touch it until you use the bathroom, you got ready. All that.
No, I like that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Good. I'm going to start doing that. Thanks. For a little bit of free therapy. For you guys, turn your phone off when you go to bed. Off and in another room. Off and in another room. Love it. Yes. But I'm usually, I need to brush up on this policy. Licking my toes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. What was I saying? Oh, I'm good at or I used to be. It's been a while since I've culled my follower count, but people who I used to be acutely good at, if I was scrolling and I saw something that, or if there was a recurring profile that just didn't make me feel good, then I would unfollow. Or somebody would make me roll my eyes too many times in a row, where I was like, ugh, you're at it again, Like I said, in the one, I forget which podcast, but I was talking about trans women who are like, I'm finally me. And then it's just literally just a shot of their tits. And you're like, isn't that telling that me, everything that encompasses who you prescribe as me is you're just a set of tits. You've reduced yourself to a set of tits. So when I see that, I'm like, no, I'm done with you. Your values suck. I'm just going to say it. Your values fucking suck. And so does your self-identity. Work on that. Be better. So I think I'm good at that. But it's been a while. I need to cull it. But I think that's a good idea. Is just mute the people who don't make you feel good, or just unfollow. And don't even think about it. I think that's the thing. Make it a gut thing.
Yeah.
Make it a gut thing. You see something that you don't like, you see it, maybe 2 strikes. Do 2 strikes. 3 strikes. You see something you don't like, you go, yeah, you've been warned. Strike 2, one more time with the tits. Titty 3 times, that's it. You're out. 3 tits is too many. Yeah. Pack your bags. You're out of here. Take your values off to fucking, Timbuktu. What was the word I kept wanting to use at the beginning? Take your fucking values to Extemporaneousville. Okay? Extemporaneousville. Oh man. All right, yeah. See, I got my little timer. That's what I was checking. I'm getting better. Show the class. Okay, I could go another 15. Yeah, 15 to 30 perhaps. Keep 15. We got to do reactions. We're filming reactions today. Behind the scenes, I'm going to tell you guys in the podcast, we're going to film a whole bunch of reactions. And so, you know what might be funny is if I react to my reactions and I talk about how hard Musa tried to get me to say something incriminating. So I'll give commentary on me giving reactions to stuff. And Musa be like, say it, Patty.
Be racist.
Say something racist. No, I work too long and too hard. From white people. Was that edgy?
No, that's bombing.
See, yeah. Is that more bobbing and weaving? I don't even fucking know anymore. Yeah. Shit. Well, what was I What else fucking happened this week? I really wanted to talk about the movie thing. That's already done. I got this cool. I went tufting a few months ago where you like make a rug. They're fucking. We're paying to do fucking child labor. You know, they're paying me to make rugs. What is this? You pay to make rugs. I gave them like fucking $150 to make a rug for myself. Who wins in this situation? Anyways, but I did because I got this cute. I should have brought a picture that we could post. But if you follow me, then you see it somewhere. It's Cubone and Charmander mixed into one. Charmander's my favorite Pokemon. Cubone's like a close second. And so I put the skull. The skull is so cute. The skull on a Charmander with his flame tail, and he's holding a bone. And he looks so cute. And I nailed it. I was so good at tufting. Fucking tufting. They got to change the name, man, because it's a little gay. But tufting, I was so good at tufting. It's this big gun you fucking weave the yarn through, and you poke it through the canvas, and then you pull the trigger, and then it automatically shoots up, so you got to keep it firm and steady, and it goes and you got to paint your rug in different yarn colors in a fucking straight vertical line, and it looks great if you're good. I looked around the room, and I was like, yours sucks. Yeah, fucking grow up, 8-year-old. What is that, Hello Kitty? What is this, amateur hour? Your mom paid $150 for that shit, that terrible shitty rug. You paid $150 for that? You know? Meanwhile, my fucking Q-mander, my Charbone, and then I got it. It came finally. My friend delivered it to me because they have to put the mat underneath. They have to finish it, Yeah. And it looks great, and it's so soft. And I don't want to step on it. I made a rug, and I was like, I don't want to use this rug. So I nailed it up above my bed. So now next time I have sex with someone, I can look up at Charbone while I'm getting my Charbone on. Wow, wow, wow. But I don't know if that's silly, but I don't care. That's the thing. And the rug is nice. It's like a 2-dimensional stuffed animal. And it kind of made me sad holding this thing because I was like, I wish you were 3-dimensional so I could give you a hug, but all I can do is just kind of rub you. It was a bit sad. Maybe I should talk to my therapist about that. Maybe that's the source of my dread. Maybe we just solved for X. It's that you can't always get what you want. It's sometimes what you get is good, but it's not what you wanted in the end. And isn't that life? Just a series of receiving things that aren't what you want, even when you thought you wanted it. That's what life is. You go all this time wanting something and working for it and wishing in your head and visualizing, oh, it's going to be so good when I get this. Oh, and I'm going to be so happy. It's going to be so awesome. And then you get it and you're like, huh. Is that it? Life is a series of is that it? Is that all? Is that it? And now we've solved for X. Y equals M. Is that it? Plus B. That's X. Y equals MX plus B. I used to love algebra. Never learned it? Algebra's fun. I might be the only nerd in the world who thinks so.
No, I like math, but my issue with the school they taught you math is they taught you how to do trigonometry, but they never taught you how to balance a P&L sheet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like all this stuff.
Okay, so this is the thing. Some people say,
Hitler talked about that in my
right. Cool.
I love dropping that on people. The education system, I'm like, you don't like Hitler.
But this is what I was thinking. Every time people say stuff like that, in my mind, I'm like, Really, are you going to get kids in a class to pay attention to fucking Excel spreadsheets and how to do their taxes? Are you really going to like, and then, are they going to retain that information, X amount of years later when they're finally
I think
on
so.
their own and doing tax returns on their own?
I don't know if you'll get kids to pay it. Okay, I don't think you'll get every kid to pay attention, but I think you'll get them to absorb the basics and at least know the framework of what taxes even are. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
maybe a day in civics class to be
we
like,
got one
you
day.
got to pay taxes.
We had one day where we learned wealth management, and pretty
Yeah,
much every single other kid forgot me.
yeah,
I was like the only kid raising my hand, asking genuine. That's like the only day in school I was actually interested in,
uh-huh.
the money day.
See, I don't even remember if I got a money day, and that's probably a well, that could reflect on me that maybe we did get a money management day and I just tuned it out. So this is the thing, is I wonder, like, when I hear people be like they ought to teach kids more practical skills like, tax doing and business stuff and money management and budgeting, I agree, but you got to make it interesting, and you got to, I don't know, you got to make it, because I just imagine kids, especially, I don't claim to know much about the next generation, but I feel like their attention spans are fried.
Oh yeah.
So you got to make it so that they're going to retention in the classroom.
Imagine retaining a class.
Oh, God. Yeah. Here we are trying to retain in the entertainment industry. And what chance do teachers have with like, hey class, today we're going to learn how to balance a budget. Hey class, today we're going to learn how to do an Excel spreadsheet of you got a trip coming up. We're going to do an Excel spreadsheet of what you predict your expenses are going to be and how much income you have, and we're going to balance it out. Isn't that going to be fun? Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Do we have to leave?
We don't, but we can just wrap it up and then wait for the next.
All right. Well, shit, man. That's the end of Podgis alarm. That's the extemporaneous alarm. Wait. Let me sign off.
Oh, hold on, I'm showing the people this.
Oh,
Fuck, I can't even get in a shot. Fuck.
this is the
Okay,
worst
everybody.
cinematography I've ever seen. 0 stars.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
Stop Podgis alarm.
It's not flashing on camera. That's weird.
It's flashing on camera.
Huh. Well, for those of you who can't hear or see, the fire alarm is on. So we're going to call it. Thank you for extemporaneously solving for X with me today. Thank you for indulging all my insecurities. I know that's probably annoying. So let's sign off. Thank you for watching. This has been Podgis with Alval, a.k.a. Ava. And... Oh? Ding. Okay, that's the end of Podgis alarm. Okay, bye. Have a good time.